UFC Fight Night, UFC Vegas 99. Pereira versus Hernandez takes place this weekend. I'm going to go through the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions, starting with the early prelim opener of Rebellis de Spain versus Austin Lane. I'm going to go with Rebellis de Spain. I might be in a low mood right now because I was just looking at Ilya versus Holloway and how good that card was. And I was reminded, I got to do these predictions for this lame-ass card. I don't fucking know. I'm going to go with Rebellis de Spain over Austin Lane. I'm going to pick him to win this. I think Austin Lane's not the takedown type, like a Waldo Cortez Acosta is, who is like a capable type heavyweight. Yeah, I'm going to pick him to win this, Rebellis de Spain. At least he has KOs, where Austin Lane doesn't even have a UFC win. He's not UFC level. Yeah, I'm going to pick Rebellis de Spain, picking himself up for first round KO. Lane's been KO'd a bunch of times now by Renato Diniz and Justin Tafa. If Tafa can sleep you, wherever his name is, de Spain can also do it as well. We move on up the card. Alice Ardeline versus Melissa Martinez. I'm going to go with Melissa Martinez. No, I don't even know. I'll pick her because Alice Ardeline looks shit against Shauna Bannon. She didn't look good in that fight, and she's younger. Melissa Martinez 7-1. I like that a lot more than 9-6. Ardeline has more experience, but she's just not good, is she? I'm gonna go with Melissa Martinez. Lost to Elise Reed, which isn't a good look. But I'm sure she's improved. I'm just going to bet on that. I'm just going to bet on the person that just looks more something. I'm going to bet on the person that looks more Nunes. I'm just going to bet on the person that looks more like Nunes at this rate of women's MMA, unless it's high profile-wise. With these little Apex cards, yeah, Melissa Martinez, she looks like... Ardeline has like 600k followers on TikTok. So, and it's not from her fighting. And Melissa Martinez, I'm going to guess, doesn't have that type of following, so I'll take Martinez. We move on up the card. Jessica Penne versus Elise Reed. Jesus. I'm going to go Jessica Penne. I genuinely think she can win this. They both suck, man. But she has experience, Jessica Penne. She's fought for titles against Ioana and Jacek. Or she fought for a title once in her career against Ioana and Jacek. Got destroyed. I don't see what's good in either of these girls. But Elise Reed, she's not that good. She lost to Godinez. Just a hit-and-miss fighter. Lost to Loma Lookboom. Yeah. Jessica Penne, she'd lose to fucking Dakota. And lost to... Who'd she lose to? I can't really check right now because my internet's actually screwed. No, I can't check. Never mind. Yeah, my internet's screwed. So, I can't really check right now. But, I'm going to pick her to win. She lost to Dakota, lost to Tabitha Ricci. That's who she lost to. I'm guessing this off the top of my head right now, since I can't check these guys' typologies. She beat Lupita Godinez, which is a good win. And then she beat... Well, I'm checking ESPN as well, on another screen. But, then she beat Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I trust her. I'm going to pick Jessica Penne. We move on up the card. Jocelyn Edwards versus Tamiris Vidal. 3 in a row? Jesus, UFC. Like, I wouldn't mind if you just separated some of them with some, but... Jesus. I'm going to go with... I don't even know. Jocelyn Edwards. I trust her more. Only lost to Aylin Perez, who is actually decent. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick Tamires Vidal. If you guys are wondering, I don't think she's good. I don't know who she lost to, but I just remember she fights like she's blind. She's not that good. She doesn't even get on the ground, really. And I think Edwards has decent stand-up. I don't even know. Edwards is decent on the feet. Got good kicks, oblique kicks. Beat Romano Pascal. Who'd she beat? She lost to Nora Cornell. She just has a weakness in the grappling. And I think Vidal is not the grappling threat to expose her like a Perez will. So I'll go Edwards. We move on up the card. Brad Katona versus Gene Matsumoto. Finally a real fight. I'm going to go with Gene Matsumoto. Brad Katona just isn't that good, in my opinion. Yeah, he beat Jesse Butler, but it wasn't a great performance. Like, it wasn't, wow, Brad Katona, what a champ. He's not that great, Brad Katona. I'm just being honest. Like, Garrett Armfield beat him in his home country. Garrett Armfield. That's where it just blew off for Brad Katona, in my opinion. Like, it just, close fight against Gibson. Like, I don't think that's good. Like, I think Matsumoto would destroy Cody Gibson. He would destroy Garrett Armfield. He would finish Jesse Butler that Katona took to a decision. Like, I think Matsumoto is good. Submitted Dan Argueta. I like that. Cody Haddon just took him to a decision. So it speaks to levels there. I'm going to go Gene Matsumoto. 15-0 from Brazil. Good stand-up. Katona just has a lot of weaknesses. And I think Katona just has an issue of just taking off in his career. Loses to Armfield. Beats Butler, but who fucking can't? Cody Gibson, close decision. War. Absolute war. Good fight, but like, Katona will never be anything in his career. And I just don't. And I think Matsumoto is talented. He's got something. I think he wins this. We move on up the card. Mateus Nicolau versus Asu Amabayev. I'm going to go with... Asu's not great on the feet. I'm going to go Mateus Nicolau. Fuck it. I'm just going to take these underdogs when I feel like it. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Mateus Nicolau. I'm not just going to say it. I'm just going to take him because I feel like it. But I just have a hunch here that Nicolau is just going to school him on the feet here and teach him a bit of a lesson. Don't you think? Good takedown defense, Nicolau. Been in this game for a while. This is his second UFC run. People act like this is his first run where he just was looking great. No, this is first UFC run. Or second UFC run, sorry. And then, he's got good stand-up, good skill on the feet. I think he'd be champ if he had a chin. I think he would be. I'm actually going to say that. I think he would be world champion right now if he had a really good chin. That's what held him back. Against Perez, got caught. Against Royval, got caught. Am I going to trust Asu Amabayev to chin him in the first round? Asu's not really that type of guy to blitz you out cold. So, he's like a grappler that wears on you. He did it to Jose Johnson. I'm trying to think right now. Because I'm trying to think this on the top of my head. He beat Jose Johnson, out-grappled him. Ode Osborne, I think? And then he beat some other guy in the middle of CJ Vergara. Osborne, Vergara, and the recent guy I just said, Johnson. Those guys aren't the level of takedown defense as Nicolau is. Yeah, I know I just said I was reading off ESPN. I just said that. I'm actually learning this on the top of my head. So yeah, I'm going to take Nicolau. Schools him on the feet for 3 rounds. Close decision. Maybe Albabayev does good. Nicolau slows down or something, but I see something in Nicolau. I see something in him, and I think he can win this. We move on up the card. Darren Elkins versus Daniel Pineda. Yeah, this is probably lock of the card, to be honest with you. I don't really like saying that, but I think this is lock of the card. I'm going to go with Pineda getting this one done. There's just a difference, in my opinion, here. Like, I think that Aaron Elkins won't out-grapple Pineda, so that's cancelled out. Pineda, I think, can out-grapple him or reverse him. And I just think, you know, Pineda will skull him on the feet and probably finish him. Elkins, why is he here still? Why? Like, you have no reason to keep him around. He's an old man that just takes damage. No pun intended. I'm going to go for Pineda, who had a good fight with Wood, Nathaniel Wood, Alex Caceres. That's Nathaniel Wood and Alex Caceres. Those are like top outside the ranking level guys right there. He went to war with both of them, with Caceres especially. But with Wood, he did good in that fight. Lost the first 2 rounds by getting dropped, but had a good 3rd round for himself. I think Caceres and Wood would destroy Elkins. So I'm going to go with Daniel Pineda. Too good. Too sounded. Got a good guillotine. I'm going to pick him to win. We move on up the card. Brady Highstaton versus Jake Hadley. I'm going to go with Brady Highstaton here. Jake Hadley is good. I'm never making the mistake with Callum Lockwood again. That guy's a bum. He's a bum. That's a literal bum right there in Callum Lockwood. Had all the hype coming in just to lose to Lapalus, but oh well, it was, you know, his debut. Lapalus is a tricky guy to beat. Beats some guy in the meantime. I forgot his name. He didn't beat Diego Fajea, but he beat some random Angel Pacheco. That's who he beat. And then he fought Jake Hadley and just looked like absolute shit in that fight. So Callum Loughran's a bum. Literal bum. And I don't think Brady Highstaton's a can. I don't think he's a bum. Like Callum Loughran is. I think he's actually good. He beat Dana Baccarel. You know, he beat some other guy in there as well. I'm trying to think right now. Jake Hadley's lost with you guys, though. Lost to Johnson. Lost to Durden. But these guys grapple with him, and that's the difference here. Hadley might be, like, he's a bantamweight now, which is good. I like that. I just think Highstaton can mess him up a bit. Highstaton also beat some guy recently that was a good win. Garrett Armfield he beat. Like, Armfield and Hadley are similar. Hadley's more skilled, but Armfield's got more power. So I don't see Hadley knocking him out. He could skull him. I don't see it, though. I think Highstaton's just going to bully him a bit and just be too big. And I think that's just going to be the case here. So I'm going to go Brady Highstaton. He's got the subs as well. I'll say Hadley stays in there, though, and loses a decision. Yeah, I'm going to go with Highstaton. Highstaton's not Malcolm Gordon. I'm sorry. We move on up the card. Sumi Duerji versus Charles Johnson. I'm going to go Charles Johnson. Sumi Duerji is not... He just isn't good. Like, I don't think he was ever that good. Like, I think he's just very fast and got hands. But I think the real answer with him is Matt Schnell took all his shots. Matt Schnell showed a good chin against him. That's to the end of that. Matt Schnell showed a good chin against him. You know? Elliott, like, destroys him on the ground easily. Like, this is the part about Sumi Duerji. His last one was Zaruk Adeshev. That guy was a 4-3 guy that came in. I don't even know. He wasn't 4-3 in the UFC. His record was 4 wins, 3 losses. He sucked. And that's his best win. So I can't count this guy on winning. Yeah, I'm going to go with Charles Johnson. We're on a streak right now. Beat what's this guy's name? Azat Maxim. Gee, I'm really smart today. Azat Maxim. Beat Hadley. Beat Joshua Van. Good win. I think Joshua Ban would beat fucking Simiduerji. Honestly. So, and I like that performance from Johnson. So I'm gonna go with Charles Johnson with the. I'll say he can grapple here with Simiduerji. Maybe loses round 1, wins round 2, finishes it off in round 3. I'll say. We move on up the card to another fight, which is bantamweight between Rob Font versus Kyler Phillips. I'm gonna go with Kyler Phillips. Rob Font. Respect to him for taking this. I mean, what else will he take though? But I just don't see Rob Font winning again, man. I just think he's just. There was a point in Rob Font's career where he was winning against guys that are chinny himself, but that's where his skill takes over. Like he puts away Marlon Moraes, puts away Cody Garbrandt. All right. No, he didn't put away Garbrandt. He beat Garbrandt to a decision, but you see here, like, he's fighting guys that are, like, chinny like him. Here and there. Garbrandt chinny, Moraes chinny. He actually put away Moraes, but then schooled Garbrandt with his skill in boxing. But then he goes up against Aldo, where he looks good skill-wise, doing well against Aldo. But, the Aldo is not chinny like you are. That's where you're going to get hurt by Aldo. Then the Vera fight was Vera is far from chinny. That's where your boxing could look well. Vera's got enough power to put you down each of the rounds. Same with Aldo. Then he beats Yanez, puts away Yanez. So Font's got weird power in his hands, but he kind of does it at the same time. But Yanez isn't great. We know that. Yanez is not that good. Then he loses to Sanig and gets out-wrestled. Kyler Phillips can wrestle here. Phillips scolded Munoz. Scolded him easily. Then he beats, he beat then Song Yadong before. That was a good win. He beat Song Yadong with the grappling. Before Yadong was, big. Like a guy, he was a prospect and a contender, but, before he was, on his run, he beat him easily. He beat Yadong easily with the grappling. Phillips can out-grapple Font. Sanigan did it easily. And Phillips can win on the feet by KO. He's explosive, he's got kicks, he's got punches, overhands, he's weird, he's like fighting in the Matrix. That's his nickname. And, I'm going to trust Phillips here, man. Figueiredo recently just scolded Font badly as well. And literally beat Font in his own game whilst rocking him. Literally a very dominant performance there from Figueiredo. It's just, very dominant performance from Figueiredo there. He beat Font in his own game, it's just he couldn't finish him. So, I'm going to trust Phillips. More options to win this. He's got a good chin as far as I know. So, I'm going to trust him to win. Trust him to get the job done. Yanez won't shoot for a takedown. Phillips can if he needs to. We move on up the card to the main event. Mikel Pereira versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. I don't know why I said his nickname, but Anthony Hernandez. I'm going to go Mikel Pereira over Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez is good. He is good. I'm not going to say, Pereira smokes him, that's it. See ya. No. Anthony Hernandez is good. And he will be something. I just think Mikel Pereira, man, is the most fucking scariest guy in the UFC, I want to say. Just built-wise and his skill-wise. I know there's Pereira and that and Aspinall Jones. I get it. Middleweight, out of all the middleweights right now, Mikel Pereira is the most fucking scariest. Look at him. Tall as fuck. He's 6'2". You'd say that's a skinny guy right there. No. 6'2". Maybe even 6'3". Built as fuck. A brick house. Alright. Strong as hell. Jiu-jitsu, got the grappling as well. Defensively here, in my opinion, against Hernandez. And offensively, I think he's got that in general. Knockout power. Good chin, I think, as well. It's a cardio I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about with Mikel Pereira. Now, it is 5 rounds of Hernandez here. I don't think Hernandez will get him down. That's the problem Shabazian has and Marc-Andre Barriot has. They just get taken down a bunch. And recently he beat Kopylov. Kopylov has the same issue. Getting taken down a bunch. It's a weakness in their games. Mikel Pereira's got good takedown defense. And I just think, if you're picking Hernandez, you must be worried, man. Mikel Pereira, look at this. Just let me look at it this way. He's got good knees. He's explosive. He's sleeping everyone recently. Beat Ihor Pereira, easy win. Mikhail Alexeychuk, easy win. Andre Petrosky, easy win. These are easy wins he's getting. KO, submission. This is easy money, man. And now he's going up against Hernandez. I'm definitely going to go for Mikel Pereira here. I think he's more explosive on the feet than Hernandez is. I think he's got way more power. Arguably better chin. Although we don't know. I think he's just going to knee up Hernandez. Remember, Kevin Holland. I know Hernandez might have improved. Kevin Holland put away Hernandez. Put him away round 1. TKO. Kevin Holland wins like nothing. Are we not going to just ignore that? Like, I know he put away Rodolfo Vieira, but I'm taking Mikel. Getting the job done. First round KO. First round submission for guillotine. First round rear naked choke. I think Mikel Pereira is going to get it done. I think he's good. I think he's just good enough to beat Hernandez here. Hernandez is good. Don't get me wrong, he is good. But I think Mikel Pereira's got this. Good enough to do it. I think this guy can be something, man. Like, listen. Anthony Hernandez against Dricus du Plessis. Close fight. I think, I know it's weird to say that because Dricus is champ, but stylistically, you think about it, Dricus can be taken down. On the feet, though, I think Dricus would overwhelm him. I think he would overwhelm Hernandez and eventually have the power enough to put him away. But you never know. Mikel Pereira against Dricus du Plessis. Dricus ain't taking him down. I would go Dricus in both of these fights, but still. You see what I'm saying here? I like Mikel Pereira here. I think he gets it done.